Hey guys, we're back here on round 2 coverage, the back 9 of the Hall of Fame Classic presented by RecTech Grills. My name's Paige Pierce.
And I'm Lisa Fajkus.
This coverage is sponsored by Dynamic Discs and the PDGA, so we want to thank them. And also just Terry for letting us be on this.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun.
Yeah, thanks Terry. Did a great job covering this tournament.
And you guys shout out on the comments. Terry doesn't know I'm saying this, so he's got a catch cam now, which I think is a great addition.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so if you guys like the catch cam,
Very
give him
welcome.
some shout outs.
Yeah.
Not only is the PDJ helping out with this coverage, but we are on their property. I think it's one of the best little properties that we play on throughout the year. So
No doubt. There's 3 courses showcased here.
I mean, look at this fairway. It's amazing.
I have to agree. Is this a John Houck design course?
I believe it is,
Yeah.
but I'm not positive on that.
It might be. Yeah, but being from Texas, it's nice just coming out here to Georgia and feeling at home.
And playing these courses in the woods late in the season.
Yeah, I love it. This is a really difficult par 4, hole 10 here, 606 feet. It's slightly uphill, I believe, on the drive, just like ever so slightly.
And another dogleg hole. We're going to see a lot of those out here.
Yeah, so position is important, and I'm trying to aim at that first tree in the middle, and I do a really good job landing in the zone I want to be at.
I'm trying to get around the same shot, but I just turn my wrist and
So, yeah, you're in
I'm
the...
not going to love that.
No, you're in the woods a little bit right there. This hole is so touchy on the tee box. If you're a little off, you hyzer out left, but if you pull it, you anhyzer to the right where the trees are. Catrina left herself on the hyzer side, but she's got like a flick or an anhyzer from there.
Yeah. Elaine's going to try to get it a little bit straighter.
Yeah, here we go.
Closer to
Textbook
where
right down
Lisa
the
went.
middle. Great shot. You want
Absolutely.
to be fairway, and it's not easy to do. Paige is going full power here. I love it.
I love that shot out of my hand.
Wow.
With that branch
Oh,
just kind of
yeah, I love how
stopped my
you went
progress.
so strong with your flick there. That
Thank
was
you.
the right play, I think. I'm actually doing the same play, but from the fairway. Big flick.
I loved this shot.
Thank you.
Perfect turn on that,
Yeah,
and
that's
flipped
gonna,
it into the left
thank
side
you.
gap.
Yeah, that was
and
my signature splatter star strike.
Oh, nice.
Just really great for those power flicks.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Elaine, great landing spot, but didn't capitalize. She hits a late tree, but she can still save par from there, I believe.
Oh yeah, totally. It's really tough, like I said, being pinched on the right side there. So they're making it work, but
Oh,
it's,
doesn't quite get enough power though
no,
to save the
I mean,
par. She just
no.
wants to get it out. Maybe she didn't have as good of a line as we
yeah,
could see.
it's this whole play's longer. You know, it just feels longer than it is. So
Absolutely.
you gotta just throw a little further than you think, basically. And those trees kind of guarded the basket there.
We'll see Catrina here with a standstill putter shot, which
Oh,
she
that was
is
sweet.
amazing at. She hits the pole.
Yeah, super
Not a
money.
good one, a great one.
You can hear Terry commentating with us.
And there we go.
Lisa with the Nova, watermelon Nova, under the basket.
Yep.
Catrina asked us if she could tap out. She had to go find this porta potty that was right close by. And Elaine with kind of a tester, maybe 20, 25 footer. She
So
connects.
solid.
Super solid. And
Yeah.
good bogey save, honestly,
Exactly.
after finding those woods over there.
There we go.
This is to save my par, and I'm happy with it.
That's
I'm
solid.
happy with it. It's a hard hole to birdie. I don't really think you're gonna see too many of them from our division.
I agree. Check on the stats there. Now that you say that.
We're moving on to hole 11, 420 feet. It's a par 3, and I would say this is probably the most open hole, at least as far as the distance left and right that your disc can travel. I think you have a lot of room for error on this release, and it might not be easy to birdie, but you're definitely going to have a long look for birdie.
Yeah, if you can avoid all the trees here, that's really awesome. Like, it's really key. It's just got like it's a big anhyzer is what a lot of the FPO do off the box here. You want to turn pretty sharply at this point. Caught that tree.
You want to come maybe inside that, I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah. You know, that was a ghost tree for me. I didn't see that tree from my vision. So you did a similar thing.
Kinda
Kind
same
of a
thing,
late
ghost tree, yeah.
and it sent you to the left side. Here we go, Catrina, backhand.
D2.
Oh, nice. Got
Anytime she's throwing long Annie, you're going to see this gray disc.
Okay. She gets good distance and no tree hits. Oh, awesome. Great Annie release there.
Yeah, nice angle by Elaine.
Late tree kick, but not much.
Yeah, the disc was already kind of coming to rest, so it didn't
Exactly.
really affect it too much.
Yeah. So I took my stingray out here and tried to put it nice and close. It's in the circle. Left myself a tester though.
Yeah.
Might be
I've seen you
actually
hit
just
some
outside
putts
the
like that.
circle. Yeah.
Elaine from similar distance. She's going to get close to the bullseye.
That's nice and solid.
I'm in the bushes on the left, but it's still pretty open. Even when
Yeah.
you're in the rough on this hole, I feel like you
Yeah.
should get up and down.
And that's
Catrina doesn't even really give that one a chance. I was surprised to see that,
yeah, a
honestly.
bit of a layup there.
Because if you get a 2, you're absolutely taking strokes off your entire card.
Ooh, I knew right when it left my hand. I mean, it was dead on center, but just not enough power to get over the basket.
Yeah, perfect release, just a tiny
Thanks.
bit low.
I felt great about it. I took my time and all that. Gosh, you never want to bogey this hole, but it sure does happen sometimes. It's a tough one.
Catrina just tapping in for a super stress-free par.
I wonder, yeah, there were actually no birdie twos on this hole in the second round of the FPO division, but not surprising. That would be kind of like a throw-in.
Yeah,
This is a tough hole, hole 12. It's a par 5, and the tee shot's actually a little bit downhill, and it's a placement shot. Gosh, there's so many kicks and lots of trees here
Yeah.
to get stuck in.
and there's lots of different ways to play this hole.
So many. There's 2 gaps. This is going down like actually the skinny gap to the left side. There's another fairway to the right side. But you know, pick your choice, and whatever like spot you are in the fairway kind of determines if you're gonna go left or right.
Yep,
But typically players want to go to the right side because it's more open.
yep. We're all kind of
That's
off
a
the
great
tee. We're
drive.
thinking, how do I get to throw that right gap? But sometimes things change, and,
Oh, that's a quick one.
yeah, she's throwing that D1 on a flex line, trying to get it to late hyzer
Interesting.
back.
Wow.
But it just holds over, actually.
That's pretty good though. And Elaine on the right side of the fairway. Wow, that's so good.
That is an incredible shot. Anywhere close to that stump, you're loving life.
I mean, it's so hard to do on that skinny side. All right, yeah, that flick just went straight for me. I actually flipped my wrist over. I pitched out on my second shot, and here I am for my third shot with the Roadrunner.
Going for that right gap, smart play.
Yeah.
It's double the width easily as the left
Yeah,
gap.
definitely. So it's a choice route.
Definitely. I'm going for that same gap.
Just a slight stall job. It's hyzering in a little early.
Yeah, I wanted it a tiny bit wider.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be tucked in that left side there. Elaine with her vanish, she is going for the right gap and wants it to turn a little bit more, but it's not that bad,
Kind of
honestly.
similar to your result. Just
Yeah.
pinched on the middle trees there. Catrina taking that skinny route down the left fairway.
Yeah, in round 1 she said that
to go that way.
she had never gone to the left side gap, and she did it round 1, and now she's doing it again round 2.
That's funny. I mean, like I said, you don't really pick that way unless you're set up to go that way. So you don't really practice it.
No.
Until, yeah, it's just funny when you get off in the round. You're like, oh, I've never done this shot before.
Yep. So we got Elaine with a rare sidearm
Yeah,
here.
really effective though.
Absolutely.
Paige
Great
again
choice.
from the knee. So good. It's so effective. Another flick. Oh, does the Superman belly flop. I don't know if that's the right term, but belly flop indeed. Put yourself up there really great. Looks like you're just circle edge-ish.
Yeah, give or take. I'm just trying to get it high and let it glide over there.
Man, I was disappointed with that release on mine. It came out early. And, I'm just on circle edge.
Catrina with the easy approach. She finds herself with a easy tap in.
Nice.
Elaine
Ooh.
put a great line on this shot. It just was a little far for her putt.
Oh, wow.
I thought I made that one.
Same.
I finally got it high enough, but just a little too high.
Man, I had the most awkward footing there. That was tough.
Here's Elaine with the sun shining down on her. Starting to get hot at this point, I remember.
No kidding. Yeah, it started pretty chilly, but we had layers.
Elaine with a par here. As do I. And Kat.
I was not happy, obviously, with the double bogey. That's a tough one.
Well, we got a short hole coming up. Maybe you can make up for it. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely some lots of golf left.
Yeah. This is 399 feet, par 3 downhill, hole 13. It's it breaks slightly to the right, but honestly, if your tee shot's pretty straight, you're gonna be within 100 feet. You want that late turn towards
if you
the
have
basket.
like a power flick, you're throwing a flick here, and I'm talking like only a very small percentage of the FPO field has that power flick to get it all the way down there, because this is 399 feet. So it's an impressive flick. If not, it's a really nice backhand, and Paige is doing that right there. She gets that late bounce off the tree, but I like the backhand here a lot. Just something that goes straight and just slightly finishes to the right.
Catrina plays this hole a little bit differently than I personally would. She actually turns her disc instead of letting it turn.
She plays really aggressive, I would say, on this hole, and see if that works out for
round
her.
1, she cured it. It was
Okay.
a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
But this round, she kind of turned it a little
Yeah,
much.
a little pinched on the right side. That's a tough one. I'm throwing him a leopard 3 again here off the tee box, and pretty good result to give myself a pitch up. Kat, really great work with the flick there. Big hyzer, she puts herself on the green. A little long though.
Yeah, she couldn't find this one. She couldn't
That's
see
right.
where it finished,
Like
and we
these
were looking
little,
for it
like,
for a moment.
dirt mounds all around the basket.
Yeah,
so
I like this green a lot.
it's
This
pretty
green's
cool.
super fun.
Yeah, but your disc can get a little lost there. Okay, and we got Paige with the good upshot.
And Elaine with a nice gap. That shot, I know it's short,
There you
but
go.
it's harder than it looks. Catrina trying to save par and doesn't quite get it there. We'll see Lisa from here.
Oh, man.
Oh, you can see it tickled the chains, but just maybe
Yeah.
half an inch too high.
That was a tough one. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, you can kind of see their uphill putts here because the basket's kind of on these like mounds, like you were saying. No excuse though.
Absolutely. We should not be bogeying this hole.
No.
As the lead card in our
You
division,
can really see the
we
body
have
language.
3 bogeys.
You can see the disappointment. I mean, like, yeah, this is a big one to drop here.
I would say it's safe to say that we are losing strokes on a good half of the field. And we're on the lead card, so you can see why we would be pretty disappointed here.
Yeah,
Hole 14,
agree with
it's a
that.
par 4
indeed.
uphill. This is probably the second most open hole. Open tee shot, I would say. You kind of have a little bit of room for error as there's not as many trees blocking your drive.
Yeah, it's slightly uphill on the tee box, and you have a lot of room on the right side, so you can kind of air one on the hyzer side,
Yep.
which I like to do, so you get that good power.
Absolutely.
And then it's a really tough upshot. You're kind of dog-legging again to the right side.
Yeah, as much left as you can be on this drive, you're going to be in a better position for that second shot. So Elaine's a little bit too far to the right to have an easy approach, but she
Right.
can still maybe make 2.
Oh, no doubt. And the opposite for your shot. A little
Yeah, I
bit on
wanted
the
to miss
left
that on
side.
the right, but missing it on the left, I kind of made the hole shorter. So
Okay.
it was a decent
Yeah,
miss.
it kept going really straight. Catrina going to the right side, big hyzer. It's kind of her signature shot, I would say. Nice. Well done.
And Lisa here. What disc you throwing?
Oh, I'm throwing a Star Strike.
Nice.
And
Great late hyzer there.
That's a 154.
It's a good straight disc that just
it's a
hyzers
really
late.
lightweight disc, 154.
Wow.
But for those, I only throw it on this particular tee shot because I know I can pull it extra hard to the right side
Nice.
and be safe. That's what happened here.
And now with a nice approach
Yeah.
via sidearm.
Yeah, Thunderbird.
Leaves it a tiny bit short, but you still have an absolutely makeable putt.
Yeah. I'm actually, not trying to bite off too much more than that, but
Catrina, on the other hand, is trying to
wow.
park it.
She actually almost got in.
Yeah, she did. That shot was amazing.
I mean,
It's
that
a,
would have been an eagle.
yeah,
So good.
it's a late flipping PA1 she's throwing. Here I'm throwing my defender on a sidearm anhyzer.
Oh.
I remember wondering if that was going to be in my way or not.
From your knee? No, from your
No, I
standing.
was standing, yeah.
Okay, and then good. You recollected yourself there, found your line, and came through really straight through the bushes. Really, really good shot.
Thank you. Lane from In the Woods. Beautiful shot.
wow,
I did not
ace it.
realize
Great
that her
camera
window was
work.
that small.
I know, right? That
Thank you,
was-
Terry, for letting us see that.
That was fantastic. And Nova up and down there, trying to get the par. good.
Lane.
Hi-
Gotta make that putt
high
after that
side,
shot.
Elevator down. There you go. And we're left for some short birdie putts here with Paige and Catrina.
Yeah, this is a bonus birdie for me for sure.
That was a huge three. That second shot put you right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Catrina almost eagling this hole on her second shot. She's left with a short birdie putt as well.
Yeah, she had the perfect height on that upshot. It was chain height, just maybe 1 foot too short. Otherwise, it was going in the basket.
Yeah, there were only 2 birdie threes. We just saw them both right here on the second round lead card coverage. There we go. I believe I'm trying to tap in here for my par.
And you do. And as you can see, the lead is still kind of pretty close. I'm at 3 over, Catrina 4 over, and Elaine at 8 over. So things are still tight, and the course is starting to get a little bit more attackable. So we'll see what happens.
It's funny, we feel like we're only halfway through, but we're actually on hole 15. It's just a redesign of this course that used to be hole 9, I believe.
Yeah.
And here we are on hole 15. It's a par 4.
543 feet. This one has, I would say, the most elevation on the entire course. You're downhill, then uphill, then back downhill, and if you go too far, you're gonna be putting back uphill. So
It's one of the hardest tee shots, I think, just placement wise. I guess it's really one of the more demanding tee shots.
I overturn it and it kicks left as if I underturned it. So I kept landing in spots that I
That's
wasn't
right.
planning for, really.
Yeah, it's tough.
Katrina with her X3 here.
Oh.
This shot was truly remarkable.
She really loved this shot. I remember her saying after throwing it that she should throw that disc more.
Yeah. She said Chris Dickerson throws it all the time, so she
Look at
just
that
started
smile.
throwing it. She
Nice.
just started throwing this disc.
Really cool.
Incredible shot, and the confidence to throw it on a gap this small.
Yeah.
It's risk reward, and it absolutely rewarded her.
Shout out to Chris Dickerson too.
Lisa here on the box.
Yeah, this is a Glow Roadrunner.
Good dish choice, that nice understable flight, but with that elevation, it's just when it loses speed, it's going to hyzer out.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it.
You're in a little gully here and making good work of it.
I'm just trying to progress up the fairway. I know I can't birdie it from there, so
Yeah.
just trying to get in a spot where I feel good about parring from.
Wow. Good Lord. She is putting one right down
She's
there.
finding these tiny windows today.
Yeah. Kind of making it look easy.
Ooh, nice little snap.
Thank you.
Oh,
late
what an
tree.
unfortunate kick. That shot was released very well.
Thank you. Ooh, look at this result here. Get down. Nice.
Throwing my understable deputy, but when I put that turn on it and it's going downhill, it's not going to stop turning. Katrina's going to find about the exact same spot as I did, so we're going to have a similar putt. Lisa here from like 40, 45.
Oh, good look.
Yeah, great run. Just a tiny, tiny bit short.
Ooh, right off the top.
And Elaine, a tiny, tiny bit long. I had a weird footing on this one.
Oh,
Kind of forced me to use more of my arm and less of my body, and so my timing was off, and I throw up an air ball.
great comebacker though.
Definite tester. I was pretty nervous on that, but I can't be getting double bogeys, so I felt pressure to make it. And Catrina takes a par there, and I bogey, so she's going to tie it up after that. With 3 holes to play. Lisa, solid putt.
Yeah, that
And
was
you'll see Elaine tapping in as well.
Yeah, I got a par there. Mm-hmm.
And as we move on to these last 3 holes, there gets to be more and more trees. So we're going to have a lot harder time navigating these.
This is actually coming in as the easiest hole on the course.
Yeah.
According to the
I can see that.
new disc
It's only
stats.
297 feet.
Yeah, it's one of the shorter holes here. This is a really good opportunity for a birdie too.
Yeah, you got to miss these 2 skinny trees right by the bridge that you're seeing. If you do, you're going to get at least a circle 2 putt, but those trees definitely jump out and turn into ghost trees.
There's like a kind of a gully behind the basket, and it wraps around to the right side of the fairway, and so that's OB if you get an unfortunate kick.
Catrina's going with her M4 here. She's been throwing this thing for like
Man,
3 years. She
That's
knows
a great
it.
shot. Sweet. Her M4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely
flippy.
pured that
Sweet.
shot.
Yep. Not easy to do.
Elaine with her vanish.
She
We
puts
should
it
do
up
a
there.
little contest to see how many times she throws that disc.
Right?
Nice understable flight in the woods is always good to have. Lisa, what are you throwing here? What is this green?
Oh, okay. This is a G-Star Mystere. Shout out
Steer.
Aaron Oakley.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for giving me that disc. I've been throwing that since U.S. Women's. It's,
Nice.
It's like a little bit more understable than my Roadrunner, so
Okay.
I'm really loving it.
I loved that shot out of my hand. I thought I hit the gap.
Oh,
I thought I had a
wow.
good angle, everything, but I hit
But
a
you're
late
inbounds.
tree and yeah,
Yeah,
inbounds,
okay.
but no way to birdie it from there. It kicked
No,
backwards
you're
about
just
50
laying-
feet
Yeah, it's tough. You're just laying up.
and yeah. But with Catrina under the basket, I knew I had to try to run that.
Good attempt. I just want to lay up there for my 3. It's a death putt. Just will be behind it if you catch a roll. Awesome. too.
Catrina essentially with a tap in for birdie and
No
gets
kidding.
another stroke, 2 strokes and 2
Yeah,
holes.
there were, three birdies on this hole for the round. It was Catrina, we just saw one, as well as Paige Pierce and Courtney McCoy with their birdie 2s. So good job, ladies.
Not too many bogeys on this hole though, huh?
Only 0 bogeys. Unfortunately, 1 double bogey, but everyone else parred.
Yeah.
No bogeys though.
You gotta have a look at that hole, I think.
Yeah.
But on to hole 17. 2 holes left in this round. This one's probably, God, very tough. It's the third most difficult hole in the course.
Yep.
Par 4, 525 feet uphill, and doglegging to the right, and then back downhill.
Yeah, it's averaging almost a whole stroke over par. It's 0.81 over par.
Catrina, she's throwing her F5 here. She is trying to be a little bit more straight, but she puts a tiny bit of turn on it, and it just rides that release. Elaine, same disc, same story, straight down the fairway.
Nice.
Lisa, she's probably trying to land pretty similar to where Elaine did it, if I'm guessing right. But
Yeah, no doubt.
hits that tree and,
Yeah.
and just kind of leaves her on the left side right there.
I wanted to be just to the right of that tree on the inside, of course.
Yeah.
And we hit the same tree.
Yeah, I just got a way more brutal kick. I'm in the other
Yeah, you
fairway,
did.
actually.
Yeah, you did. I had a really fortunate kick that gave me a run up, and I'm really psyched because I'm feeling like I
Nice.
can
That's a
save
great
par.
spot to be. That's a
Yeah.
great spot to be.
Thank you. Yeah.
I am in another fairway, so I am just going to take my medicine and just kind of throw it out into our fairway and know that I can't birdie this hole anymore and just kind of take my medicine.
Oh yeah.
From here, I'm left with a turnover shot, which I used my EMAC Truth. Little bit too much of a hyzer at the end, and I'm left on the left side.
Too much Annie there, but wow, she makes it.
She got through.
She made it through all that skinny
Yeah.
stuff.
She tells the camera
Oh,
she's not
man.
afraid to admit.
That's
Sometimes
funny.
we get lucky out there, especially in the woods.
Wow.
Catrina, I remember wanting to see this shot because
you
it got
kidding
way
me?
up there.
The smile says it all. A little mischievous.
Yeah, great Anheuser release on that F2 and gets through the trees.
And me being in the fairway, I catch this tree there, unfortunately.
We got Alyssa Van Lannen taking photos. Check out the PDGA's Flickr if you guys want to see
Yeah,
some
tons
stills.
of pictures on there.
This is where Kat ends up. She's got a relatively short approach, but she's kind of hindered. She's going to throw her PA1, just get it pretty close and have a...
That leaves her with a short look at par, huh?
Yeah.
That's great.
Elaine with a jumper. You don't see many of those from her, so I like watching them.
That's cool. Let's see here. I'm putting back at the basket here, just inside the circle. Probably closer to like
Boom.
25 feet, actually. But
Pretty solid putt,
I'm
I would
saving
say.
a bogey there. Thank you. I gave it the because it wasn't solid chains, but it went in, so I'm happy.
And here is my tap in for bogey. I'm losing another stroke, 3 strokes in 3 holes, and Catrina's gonna go up by 3 now, heading into our final hole, which is a very, very hard hole. I think it's you're gonna see it's why it's the 4th most difficult hole in the course. Again, shout out to Dee for sponsoring this coverage, and you see Jordan Castro there, so shout out. We are on the last hole of this second round, par 5, very hard hole,
Par 5, uphill.
726 feet.
Yeah, OB right off the box as well. If you land in that goalie that we already passed over. Such a tough angle here, like it's slanting left to right on your approach to the basket, straight uphill on your drive. Lots of challenges here to finish the round.
Absolutely. There's 2 gaps you can take off the tee. You're going to see Catrina taking this left side gap.
Ooh.
She kind of late released it, but it still hit the gap, and she was shocked herself. But that is kind of the risk you're taking when you're taking that left side gap. It's the more aggressive line for sure.
Yep.
Elaine shows us the right side gap, which I would say you're going to see 90% of the women taking.
More
It's
of a
just less
predictable-
dangerous.
More predictable hyzer line. I agree with that. A little less dangerous.
I follow that same line, but I'm going with a more overstable disc, so I get that left finish right onto the sweet spot, I would say. And Lisa,
Yeah.
same thing.
Lower and
Just-
shorter than
yeah,
I wanted, but still in the middle.
right in the middle.
Yeah. So Catrina's working her magic here because she throws a great shot from the side of the fairway on the left.
She does, absolutely.
And here I am trying to go so like steeply inclined there uphill. Threw my Mystere, my most flippy disc, and it went pretty straight.
Elaine with a nice turnover here, but she probably wanted even more so of a flip there
Yeah.
just to get into the sweet spot.
Yeah, you really want to actually finish on the right side
Yeah,
of the
you
fairway
do.
to look right at it down the tunnel.
That's why I'm throwing deputy here. I know there's not a chance there it's ever going to go left. So
yeah,
I'm
that's a great play.
Yeah, thank you. Katrina going aggressive from here. She's throwing a D2.
I love it.
Very
If you're in position, you can be aggressive.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my gosh.
she misses the one
That
tree she's
really
got to
worked
hit.
out for her. Wow, great,
Gets down there for circle 2 putt.
super good.
Elaine with a nice step out shot. Unfortunately, she turned it a little much, and it's going to match the angle of that hill and just ride it over there to the right.
I'm kind of forced a bit to take this kind of wide hyzer look, and I throw my Firebird here.
In the middle.
Yep,
Nothing wrong with
kind
that.
of a layup basically around the corner.
Throw in my Marshall from here. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
want a straight putter with a
Yeah.
slightly overstable finish.
Sweet.
I'm gonna get down there close to Cat, circle 2 putt.
I remember Elaine taking her time on this shot. She was really tight on those trees.
Yeah, nice Anheuser out from there. She's gonna have a circle 1 putt. I didn't realize it was short like that, but
I
it
appreciate
was
the
it was
enthusiasm.
a good
It's
angle,
great
good line.
stuff. Here we go, Cat. It's just a tree tap there. I like to see Cat smile. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. So close.
I don't realize how vocal I am. Sometimes I think I say those things in my head.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny.
I'm pretty vocal sometimes.
Yeah.
But,
Elaine with a miss as well. We all kind of miss our putts, but none of them were gimmies. But we're gonna clean up here on the 18th hole of round 2, and as you can see, the scores down low. Catrina 1 over. I am at 4 over if I can hit this.
yeah, getting a good par there. So maintaining a 3-stroke deficit here.
Yep.
Just 3 back first. I slipped back a little bit. Elaine is holding strong here. Looks like she's trying to get her par.
And as you can see, the scores shifted quite a bit during this round. So during round 3, who knows what can happen. There's so many strokes that can come and go. So if you enjoyed the coverage, make sure to tune into round 3 tomorrow.
I'm sorry, that was for both.
And yeah, we enjoyed hanging with you guys via this broadcast.
Yeah,
and
guys.
again, thanks to Dee Dee and the PDGA and to the disc golf guy.
Definitely, a lot of fun doing this commentary. The 3rd round's going to be pretty awesome, guys. Come back and check it out.
Check it out.
All right, there you have it. Thanks for watching all of the action. I need you to like, share, subscribe. A little later, after I check all of the comments, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pull some names. We're going to give away some free Dynamic Disc swag. They were our huge supporter here during this round at the National Tour. Again, like, share, and comment, and you'll be eligible to win some Dynamic Disc swag.